Hello everybody, welcome back to another Roblox video. Rachel here. As you can tell, Expedition Antarctica. Switch modes. Since I'm playing as Hawks, who's from Japan, I'll represent them for this, even though I'm from America. Let's do guide. Team, which is black. Let's go with this. It has night vision and all sorts of fun stuff. Which, turn on pathfinding, not that I need it really. Now let's go into the luxury tent real quick. Get this. And this. I can only get one cookie, so that's what I'm going to go with. Let's do this, shall we? I've done this 20 times, as you can see. I've even done it on hard mode, that's why my thing is shiny. Speaking of that, the hard mode also got me... Hold on. Got me this, which I am wearing now. I did not mean to do that. I'll have to pick the other thing back up, back where I started. Although, like I said, I don't really need it. But when I get to the next camp, I'll put the other set back on. I'm currently running on normal, so I get more coins. But yeah, this is the hard mode outfit. Can I reset? I don't think I can reset this. Nope, it automatically put it on. I'll have to wait till I get back to like I said, to another camp. Then I'll put the other thing back on. Why am I don't want to spectate. No, screw that. Here's the royal ascent. That's another reason I'm doing this, because to unlock the, even though I'm not going to do the advanced stuff, to unlock these, apparently most of these are blocked when you're not on normal or higher. You can get this one pretty easy. You just need to win once, and you can unlock this, the royal ascent. Oop. Oh, I don't have the night vision. That's right, because of this. I got the heal thing. If I take a little damage, no big. Because I got a thing that permanently starts me with the health bottle. It's not infinite, but I always start with one. Yeah, it's a bit slippery. So, word of advice, if you do this, on this part, just jump. I'm not going to be doing Legends difficulty until I get enough money and enough Robux to handle, or at least, at the very least, enough Robux to handle several 5-minute boosts of invincibility. But I'm also going to want speed boosts and jump boosts. Jump boosts especially, because your jumping ability is absolute crap on the higher difficulties on purpose. But you get a suit similar to this, only gold colored, if you complete Legends. Yeah, thankfully I only need to do that once, then I won't have to do it again. Should be almost to the first thing, so I can get the uniform I actually want back. But I guess this is one way to show off the hard mode uniform. Down here. Let's go back to the pro tent so I can get the one I want. Thank you. There we go. That's better. Like I said, I don't need pathfinding, but it does help, especially when you're on higher difficulty. Oh my god, I remember doing this on hard. It was, instead of being just windy, it was super windy, so you had to time it even more, and it took me a lot of tries. That was one of the points where I needed a jump boost. Or a speed boost, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, icy ladders, make sure you jump. Then you won't slip too far. One of the areas I just did, with the decent sized ladders that have gaps, turns into little ladders, tiny ladders with gaps. So it definitely gets harder. The setup changes. Nope, I did not want to do that. You can go the abandoned route. It's a little bit more difficult, and the ladders are very touchy because they're rusty and crap. But I'm going to go the normal route, like the Pathfinder says for this. Oof. Must be getting to be daylight. Yes, it is. Let's turn off night vision. Somebody is... Yep, there is a search and rescue going now. So if I get stuck somehow, which has happened on rare occasions, then they can help me out, maybe. Okay, this one... I can't see. Okay, that does not help. Never mind. It's not technically... It's technically not a storm. And I'm even going to record the entire ride back. Because you get a ride back to the base camp when you're done. For me, I get a nice private plane because of the Game Pass. Let me hop on my vehicle. This didn't used to be like this. You used to have to run on foot. Now you drive a vehicle and it's a lot faster. You can still run on foot. But it's definitely a lot faster driving. Just know if you foobar it, you have to either reset or run on foot. This is one of the few that's not too fast. Yeah, the thing with this part, oh my god, these are icy on the hard difficulty, and they're probably even worse than super hard. Or, Legends. I think on Legends I'll probably just run on foot. It might take longer, but whew, it's gonna be a nightmare, I think, otherwise. Especially these last two. This one's got a nice grip, so that was easy to do. The swim sequence is still here. It's just you don't run on foot anymore. You get a faster trip to get there. Make sure you look at penguins as you go by. If you see one with a medical symbol or otherwise, you can get badges for those. I haven't run into the medical one in a while, but I have run into the other one that gives you like treats, this sort of thing. Speaking of which, eat that. If you've never played this, if you do, make sure you get the food and water. Otherwise, I think you die or something, or lose a life. The same thing. If you run out, I never have, but I'm pretty sure that's what happens. If I complete 5 more expeditions, I'll get Master flag. If you got the guts, you can do this expedition twice in one go, and you'll get a badge for that. I've gotten that, so I'm not going to do it now. I'm just doing one so you can see what it's like. And then give it a try yourself if you wish. There's multiple paths. The more times you finish, the more paths open up. There's Advanced, Advanced 2, Advanced 3, Royal Ascent, the one back there that was broken. So, yeah. The highest one you need is 15 wins for Advanced 3. Like I said, you just need one for the Royal Ascent. I think anybody could do the Abandoned one, but don't hold me to it. Usually I would use a speed booster, but I don't feel, like I said, I'm trying to save as much money as I can. And the next time I get Robux, I'll definitely give it a shot. Definitely be doing infinite immunity. Let's do this now, why not? May as well refill. Checkpoint. Refill. And there's also avalanches. If you see cracks in the snow, try to find a place to hide. If you manage to hide behind rocks during an avalanche, you get a badge for that too. I've already gotten that. I got that the same day I got the double expedition in one game. But yeah, when an avalanche is going to happen, you'll see very obvious cracks in the snow. Make sure you're near rocks so you can hide behind it. I survived one where it actually got me stuck and got me a bit of a shortcut to the next checkpoint. I have no idea how that happened either. There's, I think, more than one place that has an avalanche warning. This is one of them. And then there's, I think, another one, if I'm remembering right, further in the game. It's probably gonna freaking be dark by the time I do the return flight. And it looks like the search and rescue's gone. Oh well. And you don't have to, but everybody always has a flag. I tend to pull the character's flag out when I'm hit that last few, just after the last glacier sequence. There's a flat plain to the South Pole. I tend to do this when I'm running up. Well, there's no search and rescue, so they can't help you, and I can't either. Because I'm not search and rescue, I'm a guide. Which people can, if you're a guide, you can lead people. You also get a whistle, so you can, if you lose sight but you're still close, you can blow that. I led someone to the end doing that. They couldn't see me half the time, so I just kept blowing the whistle. But if you want to make it a little easier on yourself and want to know the right paths, definitely get the Pro Pack. Pay the Robux for the Pro Pack. You'll get night vision, the pathfinding, which I didn't get this until literally after my 15th expedition. Because by that point, it's like I've done it so many times, who cares? Yeah, this is new. You no longer climb on foot. You actually... I remember when you used to have to climb on foot or climb ladders. Now you just ice climb to get up the hill. It's no longer a weird jumping obstacle obby with small rocks. But there's more ice patches, the harder it is. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's going to be ridiculous when it comes to legends. This is another part where there could be an avalanche. And this is the one where I got lucky. And it got me stuck so I could get back up onto the path and finish easy. It actually put me further down by later on. Like I said, I don't know what happened on that one. I remember I used to have a hard time with this game until I knew what the path was. And then Like, I'll keep doing it and get better ranks, better flags. It's going to get harder and harder to get flags for me, though. As soon as I hit 25, it's every... Whoop, it's like every 25. And then once you get to 50, it's every 50. It's 50 to get to champion, then another 150 to supreme. And then it gets absolutely crazy. I wonder if anyone's ever gotten 1,000. I used to be able to... I have to admit, to get the timed badge, where you have to do it in a certain amount of time, before they changed it so you can't cheese it that way. I just flew the search and rescue helicopter to the end. And that kind of... Yeah, I can see why they changed that. I think it's you have to do it in certain... I forget the amount of time. 20 minutes? 25 minutes? Shoot, I don't remember. Under 30 minutes. Yeah. So I just flew by flying straight to it. It counted, too. That's obviously before they made it so you can't do that anymore, because you won't get credit for checkpoints or anything if you're in patrol mode. I've tested it to see. Which I get, that's understandable. My next badge is probably going to end up being You Are Too Good. The 25 wins. Dump. Pretty soon I'll be getting to one of the, for new people, what I always thought of as one of the harder parts. I remember I died before they added the infinite life thing. It was just normal difficulty period. I lost all my lives my first time trying the part that I'm going to get to soon. You'll see what I mean when I get there. Without the invincibility boost, unfortunately, I can't do that right now. Otherwise, I would just jump straight down. You can't jump that far. You'll die. You'll see what I mean soon enough. I'm getting there. I could get a 5-minute speed boost. Or is it 3 minutes? Fuck, 3 minutes. Screw it. I will. Make it a little quicker. Because I'll get more than enough back when I finish. Boy. Okay, let's eat. Actually, I need more water than anything. Jeez. Yeah, you definitely got to pay attention to both of those. About to get to... Yep, there it's... Oh, it's coming up. You can see it over there with the tightrope. If you have the money and want to cheese it, you can make the tightrope bigger. It's not the tightropes that are that's the problem. But you still have to be careful on them. It's these. The little rocks. I think you can see it now, what I mean now. See the rocks you got and ropes? Yeah, this is where I tended to fall right here. Because it was just strictly one tightrope and a bunch of rocks. They changed it to be some more tightropes. But oh boy, when I first did this, the death count was ridiculous. I had to restart the game so many times to get it. Oop, you gotta be careful. Because you can run up the wall and fall by accident trying to get through. Careful. I still die here now and then if I'm not careful. But I think I'm gonna be fine this time. Yep, definitely. Let's do this. Easy peasy. But now you can see what I mean, don't you? Trace water. There we go. Oh, I blew that. Oh, crap. Yep, I definitely blew that. My thing wore off, I think. No, I still got time on it. I can't see. I think it's a minute? Or is it a few seconds? I can't tell. Now it wore off. There we go. If I still had the speed boost, I would take the shorter route, but I don't. And I don't think I can make that jump, at least not with a swinging ladder. I don't think I can. I think I'll put night vision on because it's going to get dark soon. Before anyone asks, not that anyone will, but I have done the Expedition Everest, or the Mount Everest one too. I'm not doing that again. That was annoying enough the first time. On this part, just keep running as quick as you can because the ice will start breaking under your feet. I mean, duh. It's ice. Of course it's going to break. And yes, you have enough time. Even though it looks like you shouldn't make it, you can. In one part of this cave, ice cave, it tells you to go around. Or it points you to go around, but I tend to take the shortcut and just swim because I had the medicine bottle. You'll see what I mean soon enough. Nope. Yeah, I touched the water, so I took maybe 1 damage. This isn't it. I mean, you could technically, if you had the medicine bottle, you could swim through. But I tend to not do it. See, this is where it tells you to go around that way. I just take the damage and I swim. Because I can get away with it. Hey, no problem. Yeah, higher difficulties, it gets even icy. The ladders get even slicker. Here I could potentially fail. If you don't do this right. But I've gotten pretty good at it. If you miss the jump going around the corner to get on it, you can die there. That's one of the instant zones. The only time you can't is if you have the invincibility boost. I got stuck down there once though, and that was because of it. I had to wait for it to wear off to get out. Should be getting close to the next checkpoint. We're getting there. You know what? Screw it. There we go. Yeah, there's the next checkpoint. I don't really need to refill the water because I also have hot chocolate, which counts as a drink. I've got a bar, and I don't think I'll need it before a new one, so I'll just grab the checkpoint and I'll finish it. See, I almost got everything back anyway. and you get a random amount depending on what difficulty you're on at the end. I got almost 1,000 on, I think it was either this or on hard mode. Plus with a speed boost, this glacier part, which is the last bit, I might add, is a lot easier. You can kind of cheese it a little in some points. By that I mean you can jump across sooner. Or if you got speed, you can just do what I just did and miss. So with the speed thing, you get a very slight forward boost with your jumps. I'm just taking the path it shows on purpose so you can see the normal path, just in case. Careful, because it's some very thin areas. Okay, I guess I'm climbing up the side of the ladder instead. Sure. Be very careful with that one. That's the one that gets you in trouble a little bit. If you don't time it right, you'll miss. And here's the real thin part. Go around. The ladders. As soon as I exit this, bang. I always pull out the flag at this point. I don't need the pathfinding on anymore. I won't do the night vision either. Because this is the last stretch before the South Pole. I love the music here. Adventurous. Ta-da! 1,500 coins for this difficulty. Perfect. It took me 26 less than 30 minutes to do that. Because of the boost. I probably still would have just barely finished under 30 minutes. But once you know the paths, you can easily get it in under 30 minutes. Especially if you take little shortcuts and stuff, like I did. And shorter paths jumping on the ice and such. I think the Royal Ascent is slightly shorter too, so that helps. And then you get to fly back. You get to see everything. And it's actually daylight for once when for now while I'm flying back. Zoom out as much as I can so you can see. Then I'll go down and show you what the Legends uniform looks like, because there's a thing back at the base camp that's got the just on display. Rotating my camera so there's me, but no, so you can see people as I fly over them. Since I passed several people, you might see some people down there. There's the ice field with the thin ice, and there's the ice floes you gotta jump across. I took one of the shorter routes, or at least to me it is. And the other ice floes, yeah, on normal you get 1,500 to finish. So it's actually a decent way if you know this. Nope, there they are on the ice thing coming down. It's a decent way to get some extra money. Takes you, depending on how you do, anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour. Maybe longer if you're really new. But if you know the paths and stuff, as you saw, under 30 minutes, roughly 30 minutes. So with practice, it's definitely possible to do that under 30 minutes. If you just keep moving and don't take too much time in the camps. And if you're lucky like me, you can have 2 drinks and 2 different snacks and you're good. You can go even longer without stopping. And if you do need stuff, just do a run-by grab. Like I did. Because I don't need to be doing this again yet. There's camp number 2, because there's the swimming hole. There's the other part of the swimming hole. I wonder if you can run across that field. I've never tried. That'd be an interesting thought. Explorer's Cave. Yet there's a badge for that I don't have, where you have to dive all the way to the bottom. Which you could probably do right at the start, then swim back up for air, and then do it properly. There's the driving field. There's the cellar for the driving vehicles. Mount Kirkpatrick. There's somebody. Hello down there. There's the first camp. More people. A whole bunch more people. Looks like somebody fell though. Rip. Now they gotta figure out. On later difficulties, you cannot cheese it and climb back up. I tried. On easy, I think, and maybe normal, you can get back up to the places you fall from. On easy, you definitely can. I've done it. But you have to wait for them to pull you up otherwise. And if there's no search and rescue, well, you're screwed. Oh, that's what I did too. I got 2 at once because when you used to be able to do it, that got me that one too. I don't know where some of these places are, to tell you the truth. This one I don't think I'm ever gonna get. Unless I get a big group together somehow. I'm not sure where you get that one with this leopard seal. Or some of these easier ones. There it is. Dive to the bottom of the cave. The swimming cave there. Yeah, I'll go. We made it. We're back at base camp. Let me go to the little reward thing, which displays the stuff. I'll show you if I can remember where. There, it's over that way. But yeah, that's what I've got. And here's the other one. Yeah, what's this? And I think you get that for finishing it too. But yeah. This was Expedition Antarctica. Basically get to the South Pole. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time with whatever. Bye!